Jason here at Robot Lawnmowers Australia. Check us out on www.robotlawnmowers.com.au. Today I'm just going to have a quick review of the TC G158 unit. It's one of our simple units that we sell. It's an entry-level unit and it doesn't have the smarts of some of the other units do, so it's quite good for the non-tech people out there. Laid out here in front of us is just what you get in the box. You've got the charging station, 100 metres of perimeter wire, 4 pegs to hold the charging station down, the user manual, the charge or the cable that plugs into the charging station with a transformer. It's about 8 metres long. The remote control to operate the unit, some connectors and batteries for the remote, and the key for the security feature on the unit. Ground pegs, there's 100 ground pegs, and a bunch of spare blades for the unit as well. Just a quick rundown on the specs on the unit. It's about 15 kilos weight. The noise level is less than 65 dB. The maximum perimeter wire that it can handle from the charge station is 600 metres. You get 100 metres with the unit, and that will generally do most backyards. 600 metres will do a very, very large backyard without any problems at all. The maximum slope the unit can handle is 30 degrees inside the perimeter wire. On the perimeter wire it'll only handle up to about 15 degrees. Any more than 15 degrees and the unit can have trouble turning around at the bottom of the perimeter wire. The cutting specs of the unit is the travel speed of the unit is about 25 metres per minute. The blades spin at 4,000 RPM. It's got a cutting width of about 28 centimetres and it's got fixed blades that you have to manually change to change the cutting height, and they come with a 3 centimetre and a 4 centimetre blade. The battery in the unit is a lithium-ion battery, 6.6 amp hour. It'll run the unit for about 3 hours, and the charge time is about 2.5 hours thereabouts. And the capacity of the unit is actually 600 square meters per charge. It'll mow, and that will maintain about 1,500 square meters overall. The theory behind these mowers is that essentially they maintain the lawn. They will cut decently length off the grass. However, they're designed to go out and mow multiple times a week to ensure that the grass never grows more than a few millimeters at a time. The grass then mulches back into the grass, the clippings that come off it, and it promotes healthier grass and faster growth, and generally they're quite good for your lawn. Installation of the units, so you've got to put a perimeter wire down. So the perimeter wire that comes with it is 100 metres long, which will do quite a large yard really. You have a couple of options. One, you can run your lawn down quite low with a mower, and then just peg the wire down on the surface with the pegs that come with the box. Otherwise, you can bury the wire up to about 5 centimetres if you wish to. I personally prefer to just bury it about 1 or 2 centimetres, just to get it below the surface so that you don't have to worry about it. And you can do that with various different tools to do so. I find one of the easier methods, and the easiest method is to use a garden edger, a petrol-powered garden edger, which will cut a nice shallow little trench without destroying your lawn, and you can lay the wire inside that and just peg it down every couple of metres or so until the lawn grows back over the little trench you've dug. The features of the unit is that, so we've got bump sensors on the front. There's 2 bump sensors. So if the unit, 3, sorry, there's one actually right at the front. So if the unit does run into anything on your lawn or there's any obstructions in the way, the unit will reverse up, turn and go around it much in the same manner as a robotic vacuum cleaner does in your house. The unit has a lift sensor, so if it's running and someone picks it up, once it gets past about 35-40 degrees, the unit will shut down automatically. The rain sensor on the back, there is 2 little sensors there, so if a unit's out mowing your lawn and it rains, it will sense that and return home and go back out and mow the lawn later on. Emergency stop, it's got an emergency stop button there that can be easily pressed if required, and the security key on the back here is also the only security function really for the actual mower itself. Once you turn that key off and remove the key, the unit cannot be used by anyone. The unit is IP54, so it is weatherproof. It'll have no worries at all being out in the weather. The charge station, on the other hand, on this particular model, it says that it's IP54 on the label. However, I've found that there's two spots in the back here that will allow water to egress into, and that I would recommend that this unit be used with a rain cover. The operation of the units. So these units will only work and operate on your lawn if, one, you've got a charging station plugged in. It needs power to the charging station. If there's no power, the unit will not run. If the perimeter wire is cut, it will not run. So they're very safe to have around the house. They don't operate when they're not supposed to. This particular unit operates via remote control only. The remote control, which I'll show up on the screen so you can see it clearly, it has an auto function and a manual function. The auto function, it will head out and mow the lawn. It will return back to the charging station once the battery runs down. There's no timing function on this unit, so it will just run until the battery runs flat, or if you send it home with the home button or turn it off. It also has a manual mode, so you can actually just direct the mower exactly where to go if you're trying to get a specific spot. However, I've found that these units may take a while to get there sometimes, but they will always cover 100% of the lawn. Typically, I've got a couple of lawns here that are around about 100-150 square metres. These units will mow that, or any of the units will mow that in about 40 minutes. It will cover 100% without a problem. So that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching this video. If you've got any questions or any inquiries at all, please just direct them through our website at www.robotlawnmowers.com.au. Flick us a phone call or an email, and we're more than happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you.